Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to go through some kinetic energy calculations. This is suitable for all levels of GCSE students, those who are studying science, physics, and it's suitable for all exam boards, OCR, AQA, IGCSE and EDEXCEL. Now rearranging equations, especially to find the value of velocity and mass, are not usually tested on the foundation paper, but it's still useful to learn. So let's start with question number 1. A runner with a mass of 62 kilograms running at a speed of 0.8 meters per second. So what we are trying to calculate is the kinetic energy. So I'm going to use the symbol EK rather than KE, because in the exam, when you get the equation sheet, this is the equation that they give you, half mv squared. Now instead of half, I'm going to use 0.5, which is easier when we do the calculation. So 0.5 times 62 times 0.8 squared. Let's bring up the calculator. So 0.5 multiplied by 62 multiplied by 0.8 squared equals 19.84. Joules is the unit. So question number 2. A car travels at a speed of 20 meters per second. Speed of 20 meters per second, has a mass of 1200 kilogram. Give your answer in standard form. Okay, so EK equals 0.5 multiplied by the mass of 1200 multiplied by 20 squared. .5 multiplied by 1200 multiplied by 20 squared equals 240,000. So let's write that number first, 240,000, and I can write that in standard form, 2.4 times 10 to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 joules. Question number 3. A year 11 pupil with a mass of 55,000 grams, swinging back on their chair and falling off at a speed of 0.6 meters per second. So let's do the conversion first. So 55,000 divided by 1000 will give you 55 kilogram. So the kinetic energy EK is going to be 0.5 times 55 multiplied by 0.6 squared. That gives you, let's see, 0.5 times 55 times 0.6 squared should be equal to 9.9 joules. Question number 4. tennis ball traveling at a speed of 46 meters per second. Speed is 46 meters per second with a mass of 58 grams. So I need to convert that to kilograms. So let me do the conversion there. Divided by 1000, it will give me 0.58 kilogram. So EK equals 0.5 times 0. Oh, I made a mistake here. So it should be 0.058. 0.058 kilogram multiplied by 46 squared. Zero 0.5 times 0.058, multiply that by 46 squared, gives me 61.364. I can round it off to 61.4 joules. Question number 5. A dog running across a field at a speed of 120 centimeters per second with a mass of 3.2 times 10 to the power 6 milligram. Now we need to do conversion for both of them. So first of all, let's convert the speed. So 120 centimeters, if I divide that by 100, that will give me 0.12 meters still per second with a mass of 3.2 times 10 to the power 6 milligram. How do you convert that? So first of all, let's write this in normal format. So 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grams. Now to convert, that will be milligrams, sorry. Convert this, you need to divide it by 1000. That will cancel off 3 of the zeros. And if you divide it by another 1000, cancel off, and the decimal place comes over there. So it's 3.2 kilogram. So looking at the equation, EK equals 0.5 times 3.2 kilogram multiplied by 0.12 squared. Calculate up again. 0.5 multiplied by 3.2 multiplied by, now I can square it or multiply the same number by itself. So 0.12 times 0.12 will also give me the same answer. So 0.02304 joules. I can round it off to 0.023 joules. I'm just pausing to check if it is correct. Yes, it is correct. I've just double checked the calculation just to be sure. Question number 6. A lift traveling up to the top floor of the Empire State Building with a mass of 4,200 kilogram and a kinetic energy of 4,116 joules. So we are calculating the velocity now. So remember the equation for velocity is v equals the square root of 2 EK divided by the mass. So the square root of 2 times 4116 divided by 4200. So 2 multiplied by 4116 equals 8232. Divide that by 4200. That gives me 1.96, and we need to find the square root of that. So square root of 1.26, no, 96 equals 5 over 3, sorry, 7 over 5. That gives me 1.4 meters per second. I'm going to leave the calculator on, that way it's a bit easier. Okay, so a Wi-Fi remote flung from a hand with a kinetic energy of 1.44 joules. So kinetic energy is 1.44 joules and the mass is 4.5 kilogram. Now a Wi-Fi remote can't be 4.5 kilogram, can it? But that's what the question says. So let's do the calculation. So V equals the square root of 2 times 1.44 divided by 4.5. So the square root of 2 times 1.44, divide the answer by 4.5. Hold on, that wasn't correct, was it? So 2 times 1.44, the answer, okay, why is it giving me in fractions? 2.88, okay, divide that by 4.5. That was 16 over 25, which is 0.64. 0.64. So the square root of 0.64, square root of 0.64, 64 is 4 over 5, which is 0.8. 8 meters per second. Next question. Question number 8. Hot air balloon with a kinetic energy of 7.655 times 10 to the power 4 joules and a mass of 1890 kilogram. So the kinetic energy is that, mass is 1890. So let's convert this to this normal form, 76550. It's easier to use it in the calculator then. So velocity equals the square root of 2 times 76,550, divide that by 1890. Two times 76,550, divide the answer by 1890, and that would be 81. Square root of 81 should be 9. The square root of 81 is 9 meters per second. A bird flying towards its nest with a mass of 250 grams. Divide that by 1000, that gives me 0.25 kilogram with a kinetic energy of 40.5 joules. So velocity is the square root of 2 times 40.5, that would be 81, divided by 0.25. So 81 divided by 0.25, that gives me 324. Square root of 324 gives me 18 meters per second. Question number 10. A bus traveling through town with a mass of 5040 kilogram with a kinetic energy of 493.9 kilojoules. So you need to multiply that by 1000. That gives me 493,900. That's 493,900 joules. So velocity is the square root of 2 times 493,900 joules. Divide that by 5040. 2 multiplied by 493,900. Answer, and divide the answer by 5040. That gives me, find the square root of 195.99. Square root of 195.99. That gives me 13.99. Round it off to 14 meters per second. Question number 11. The rest of the questions are on calculating the mass. An automatic door closing 0.2 meters per second. That will be the velocity with a kinetic energy of 1.6 joules. So remember, mass equals 2 EK divided by V squared. So 2 times 1.6 divided by 0.2, 2 times 1.6, and 0.2 squared equals 80 kilogram. Question number 12. Mass is what we are trying to find. So an airplane traveling at 75 meters per second, that's my velocity. Kinetic energy is 8.437 times 10 to the power 5 joules. So I'm going to leave that as in standard form so I can show it in the calculator. So 2 times 8.437 times 10 to the power 5, divide that by 75 squared. So let's do it on the calculator so I can show you the steps. Right, so 2 multiplied by 8.437 to the power of, power 10 to the power 5. Divide that by 75 squared. Yep, that looks correct. That gives me 299.98. Round it off to 300 kilogram. Question number 13. A wind turbine blade with a kinetic energy of 10.4 kilojoules turning at 6 meters per second. Kinetic energy is 10.4 kilojoules. That's my velocity. That would be 10,400 joules. So mass is 2 times 10,400 divided by 6 squared. So we can do a little bit of mental maths here. Clear that off. 2 times 10,400 will be 20,800. Divide that by 6 squared is 36. 577.7 kilogram. A canoe moving with a kinetic energy of 5,000 millijoules. So M stands for, it's not capital M. Capital M would be mega. This is lowercase m. That's milli, which is 10 to the power minus 3. So if I write this number 5,000 times 10 to the power minus 3, that would give me 5 joules. So mass equals 2 times 5 divided by 0.5 squared. So let's try the square of 0.25. Now 0.5. 0.5 times 0.5, that's 0.25. Okay, so 10 divided by 0.25, 10 divided by 0.25 equals 40 kilograms. A child riding a bike at a speed of 6 meters per second, so that's my velocity there. Total kinetic energy of 1224 joules. If the mass of the child is 30 kg, what is the mass of the bike? So total kinetic energy, so using these two values I can find the total mass and take away 30, that will give you the mass of the bike. So mass equals 2 times 1224 divided by 30 squared. Two times 1224 and 30 squared. That is way off. Why is that? Oh. Sorry, the answer that was incorrect. It wasn't 30 squared because the speed is 6 squared. So Let's bring up the calculator again. (1,224) times 2 divided by 6 squared is 36. 68, that sounds right. Okay, 68 kg minus 30, that gives me 38 kilogram. That brings to the end of the calculations on kinetic energy. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.